Who is Sally? Sally is an African American woman in her mid 40s. She is employed at a local restaurant and has saved some money. She has a high school education and lives in a suburban area with limited resources. Sally grew up in foster homes. She experienced several sexual assaults as a child and had her first child when she was a teenager. Sally then married, not the father of her daughter. Sally suspected that her husband was sexually molesting her daughter and sent her daughter to live with her biological mother in another city about a 2-hour drive from Sally. Sally had 3 other children with her husband. She left her husband several times and stayed at a battered women's shelter. Sally gave birth between shelter stays, and after the birth of her 4th child, Sally decided not to have any more children and had her tubes tied. Shortly after the birth of her 4th child, Sally moved into housing on her own near her mother and was reunited with her daughter. She was working in a minimum wage job, living free from her abusive husband, and happy to be with her mom, daughter, and 3 sons. One afternoon, after she returned home, Sally fell asleep on the sofa, and her son, while playing with a cigarette lighter, caught the house on fire. Sally and her daughter escaped. However, her 3 sons were killed in the fire. The community rallied and tried to help Sally recover following the tragedy. She was provided with a new home and a job. Shortly after the fire, her mom died of cancer. In the year following the fire, Sally engaged in professional counseling and received support from the community. However, she began using drugs and alcohol extensively. Soon, Sally was arrested for shoplifting from a local store. She continued to abuse substances. Within the year, Sally was involved in a near-fatal car accident and was hospitalized with extensive injuries. Her husband came to the hospital and told her he could take care of her. She returned home bedridden. Upon her recovery from her accident, Sally had her tubal litigation reversed and resumed her relationship with her husband, who periodically reminded her that if she hadn't left in the first place, the children would still be alive. Sally gave birth to 3 more children, Danny, Randy, and Hope.